Right now, I also wanted to walk you through on how you could be creating a basic content plan before you start reaching out to the brands. So the reason for that in my eyes is because a content plan, some sort of a little bit of knowledge about the brand helps you to stand out from lots of UGC creators and content creators as well. It makes you a stronger candidate. Perhaps you already know what content they liked and how you align to what they're looking for. So of course, overall, I would recommend drafting a content plan before you send a pitch to the brand you want to work with. So the first thing that I've done in the past is research the brand, whether it would be on Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, YouTube, TikTok, wherever they are the most active. And I looked at their content, what worked for them, what didn't work for them, what they like, probably because they posted on their account multiple times, maybe what they've done in their stories as well. Literally all the content, I kind of scanned through them to see what would they expect from me and what could work and what concepts I could suggest to the brand that they would be attracted to. When researching, you can also see what type of content they posted in the past. Was it mainly reels? Was it mainly pictures? Any other type of content, what they're basically posting, to once again offer the brand what they would look for, what we think they would look for. Now that you have a little bit more knowledge about the brand, you can go ahead and brainstorm some ideas. For brainstorming, of course, anything that you think could work for the brand, anything that they've done in the past. Let's say if it's a beauty product, perhaps they already done lots of get ready with me, lots of unboxing, lots of very different B-rolls, let's say, or anything like that. Just see the pattern and see if there are any ideas on your mind that you could pitch the brand. If you don't have any ideas, if you're struggling with it, don't be afraid to use ChatGPT as well. It's not your enemy, it's your friend. And although I wouldn't recommend following it 100%, I think it is a very useful tool, especially in content creation as well. So you can go ahead and you can mention a few things about the brands, what worked for them, what haven't worked for them, what is their product, what are they trying to achieve. And you could enter this information into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to also generate you some ideas that could possibly work for the brand as well. Maybe you see something that you like, maybe you see something you haven't thought about. So it's always a great idea to kind of see if there's anything else that you haven't thought of that you could include in your pitch as well. Now, of course, I'm gonna have an entire video about how to pitch the brands, what to say in the emails, how to structure it, etc., everything in details. But generally, what you want in the pitch is basically an introduction, saying who you are, what do you want from the brand. So are you looking for UGC collaboration, right? And of course, since you already researched the brand, in the body you can tell how it would be beneficial for them to collaborate with you, what you could create, what ideas do you have, right? So that body is going to make you a very strong fit. That means that the brand doesn't need to come up with new concepts for you, doesn't need to come up with really big scripts for you, right? You can do everything by yourself, you can come up with original ideas by yourself, and maybe they would want to collaborate with you in the future, or at least have you on file as well. And then at the end, of course, just encourage them to come back to you to see if there's anything you could discuss further. So once again, this is such a small detail. It doesn't take a lot of your time, but it can be so helpful when pitching to the brand. So always know who are you pitching to, and don't be one out of 1,000 UGC creators that are just offering their services completely blindly.